right, well, let's go back to kind of one of the more broad aspects of the whole film, which is that yoga works, and that this movie is about how it works, how yoga works, how reality works. So maybe just to talk about that in terms of on the overall look of the whole film.
Yeah. Well, another, we talked earlier about why did I make this film, and one of the underlying themes of the Yoga Sutra movie, and indeed, I mean, the Yoga Sutra in general is verse 2 of the Yoga Sutra, which is Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is stopping how the mind turns things around, or yoga is stopping the turbulence of the mind. And this is something that I've been studying for a long time with my teachers, and it's very subtle. On the motorcycles. And I got you, bro. One more. So part of the reason I made this film was to explore what is yoga, and because I think that's what you have to. I think before you get to how yoga works, you have to say, well, what is it? Like I said, verse 2 of the Yoga Sutra, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha, says that yoga is stopping the turbulence of the mind. Okay, so that's what it is. How does yoga do that? How does yoga work? And I think this is a deep question, but the yoga sort of the yogic understanding of the body is that it has different levels of subtlety. You have a gross body, you have a more subtle body, and then you have a more extremely subtle body, or a more subtle, we'll say. And they say that Lungsem Jupa Chipa, I think is how they say it in Tibetan, that the mind and the prana move together, or the thoughts and the prana move together like a rider on a horse. So if you want to stop the turbulence of the mind, and of course you have to have a reason for wanting to do that, which is that you want some peace, you want to be happy, but to stop the turbulence of the thoughts or the turnings of the mind, you only have two ways to get at the problem: the outside, or the inside, which is your mind and your thoughts. So the way yoga works is it does both. At first you start with the yamas and the niyamas, right? Just your behavior, which changes your thinking. So that's sort of starting out here. And yamas and niyamas really have to deal with other people. I mean, it's your relationship with them, basically. And then you come in a little bit and you start working with your body. And as you start working with your body, I mean, I know you've obviously taken a yoga class. You get to the end, you have the happy shavasana, and your mind, you're living in a very different mental space after just 90 minutes. So in a very gross way, I mean simple way, obvious way, you take 2 yoga classes and the turbulence of your mind has stopped. Well, then it comes back.